Hello, my fellow Gargoyles. Welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations.
Wait, back to this one. Don't you want to try the other two first?
Oh, hell no.
I mean, why not?
Dude, I'm not redoing the first two. Are you kidding me? That shit takes too damn long.
Well, I mean, wouldn't that be weird for the people watching this series and look, wait, where are the other two?
Look, for the people who are brand new to my channel, I have done the first two on a different channel that I got rid of, and I am not redoing them. However, the second one at least has a montage that you can actually watch and get an idea what I've done. The first one sadly did not have a montage. But anyway, let's get into this. It's gonna be a lot of reading for sure.
I mean, that's the point of Phoenix Wright, dude.
True enough. Anyway, let's get into it. How'd I get into this mess?
Huh?
Damn, so it's dead.
Why? Why did I do that?
Wait, Phoenix!
What the hell's he doing there? That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! Don't talk to her about her like that.
What the hell did he do?
I don't know. Phoenix, what the hell did you get yourself into? It wasn't me. I didn't. I didn't do it.
Boy.
Well, Phoenix, looks like you're a murderer.
5 years earlier. Mia Fey. Oh, really? We're going back in the past.
Looks like it.
April 11th. 9:40 a.m. Alright, let's do this.
Phew, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous.
Ahem. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, Jesus.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, good morning.
Ah, Mia, please calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know.
What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me, I'm relaxed.
Let go of my lapples. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer.
I'm so sorry. I'm so nervous today.
Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg, am at your service.
Actually, this is my second time in court.
Still, you surprised me. What's with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, you suddenly said. And quite forcefully, too.
I just found out yesterday about the case, I mean.
What? Have you already learned all the relevant facts?
Well, about that, you see, of course I have, I think.
Oh dear. In any case, don't let our client see you so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client.
Hey, Phoenix, my boy. Good morning, good morning there, everybody. I'm not gonna go back to the old way of I did Phoenix with like a very deep tone. It just doesn't sound right anymore. But we'll just use my voice.
What about us?
If we see a character that kind of looks, or friggin' I think that maybe you guys will do that.
Alright, fine, I guess.
At least hopefully it will be used in this series.
We'll see.
Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia.
I just want to say, I'll give it all I got. Yep, it'll be fine. No problem.
Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Wright?
Actually, it's Wright. Like the Flying Brothers. People screw it up all the time. And yes, I have a cold. That's what this mask is for. My doc says this way, I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says.
Right. Mr. Wright, you have nothing to fear in the court today. If you are truly innocent, I promise I will save you.
Please, let go of my shirt.
That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom.
Why in the world would it freaking traumatize her?
Who knows? Probably some point that we'll figure that one out.
It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. But this time I'm going to win. For my client and for myself.
Alrighty. Alright, we're going to the friggin' thing. Time for the courtroom, baby. Oh, it's the judge. And that fucking weird guy Payne.
Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it?
Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem?
I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was going to be leading the defense.
Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency.
An emergency? But isn't that him standing there next to you?
Yes, well,
You're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this?
don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think.
Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Well. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Don't worry, little girl. It will be all over soon.
What was that all about? Was he trying to trash talk me?
Now then, I would like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow.
Yeah, what if because he swallows a lot?
Oh my fucking god, Zook.
What? We gotta say something here.
I mean, he's not wrong, dude.
I understand, but let's just... Oh, whatever. I understand, guys. I understand.
He was a fourth-year student studying... The fuck is this word?
I have no idea. Pharmacology?
It sounds like he was a very bright young man.
Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime.
Okay. Oh, I see the electrical wire there.
Oh, that's dangerous for sure. Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body. And the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway. Then they called the police.
That certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence.
Alright.
By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo.
I'm sorry, what?
How can you be that stupid? Look at the fucking electrical wire cut like that.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Of course, I see an umbrella there.
Your reputation for Sage's City is well earned, Your Honor. The truth is that this victim died a rather unusual death.
An unusual death?
What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question.
Huh?
A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. I am a gentleman.
Gentleman? That's not gentleman, but whatever.
If you will.
Oh, what? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you're made of.
A perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cars, go on. Please say you know at least this much.
I'm sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file.
Oh, my hemorrhoids are beginning to act up.
Dude, that's something we did not need to know.
What's a hemorrhoid?
How in the world? Yeah, don't worry about it, Chippy. It's just nothing personal.
What? It is personal. We didn't need to know that.
Oh, true.
Oh, see here. The details of the case are filed under the court record. But you knew that already, didn't you?
The court record. I think I can see that by pressing the R button.
All the weapons we need can be found in the court record. Take a good, hard look at the data there, and think carefully before you answer, my dear.
Yes, sir. I'll do just that. I've got to stay calm. I can't let that prosecutor get the better of me. The court record. Okay, let's take a look. I'll press the R button here.
Alright. Let's see. Cause of death. Alright, this was 4/9 at 3 p.m. Cause of death was a fatal electric shock. Then how is it unusual death? Okay, whatever. Alright, full picture. Yeah, electrical. Yeah, we got really no use out of this. Alright.
Ooh, hello.
What are you? Dyla Hawthorne. Okay. Phoenix Wright's girlfriend dated the victim Doug Swallow up until 8 months ago. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Oh, that's rich.
Yeah, okay. Alright. 49, Jesus Christ. 61, 21, damn, okay. Alright, anyway, let's go.
Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death?
Electrocution.
According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution.
Electrocution? But how could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some type of new, super powerful stun gun, perhaps?
The answers to that question will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there is one more vital issue.
What's that?
Why, motive, of course. Apparently there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant.
Bad blood?
What do you mean?
Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
I really don't like this guy's smug attitude.
That's Winston Payne for you. He is one smooth operator, if you catch my drift. They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know.
Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? And this time I would like to see some supporting evidence.
Evidence?
I don't need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all your weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need and then shove it into old Greybeard's face.
Yes, sir. Into old Greybeard's face.
Mr. Grossberg, try to set a better example for the young lady. I could still hear you, you dumbass.
My bad, sir. Mia, evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are as well. You can toggle between profiles and you know how the drill goes.
Now then, let's see what you've got. What was the cause of the bad blood between the victim and, Wright?
Her.
The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here.
Dyla Hawthorne, is it?
Very good, Miss Fay. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, she has some part to play in this story.
Great, two-timing bitch. Yeah, sounds about right.
He's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first freaking witness.
If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Fay?
It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection.
Very well. The court calls for Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand.
Here we go.
Yeah, about damn time.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Yes. My name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect.
No. He means what you did before you were arrested.
Oh. I was a university student.
Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of your fellow student, Mr.
But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you, I was...
Will the defense please refrain from passing on his code to the rest of us?
It seems that this witness has something he wants to say.
Well then, Mr. Wright, please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Right away, Your Honor. All right.
Yay, testimony, let's go.
I admit I was there, but I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with, and I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe.
Really? Didn't know him at all, but
Yeah, but the fucking British wannabe shit. Okay.
I see. So you hardly knew the victim.
Right. Like I said, I'm not a killer.
It looks like the judge understands.
you're being naive, you know. Too naive.
Huh?
It seems that you have forgotten one small thing, young lady.
And that would be...
This witness still has to undergo something called a cross-examination.
cross-examination?
He's right, and that it's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine if the witness's testimony contains any contradictions.
Contradictions?
If a witness is lying, their statements will conflict with the court record.
But Mr. Wright is my client.
Even if he is your client, in court all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see.
What does he mean by that? Is he saying that the testimony just now, that there was a lie? A contradiction?
Yeah.
Now then, your cross-examination if you please, Miss Faye.
Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you?
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Alright, so obviously everything else is fine. It's just that darn last one. Alright, I'm gonna press on.
Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with.
That's right. I mean, why would I even...
But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe?
Oh boy.
Well, Mr. Wright?
No, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear.
Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you know the victim was, as you put it, a wannabe, a British wannabe?
Yes, well... He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. Wait a minute. He's wearing a jacket, dumbass! I'm sorry, Phoenix.
Are you certain you saw the Union Jack?
Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back.
Miss Faye, is there some point into this line of questioning?
Your Honor, please take a look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back.
Hey, wait a minute. He's wearing a leather jacket. The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing.
I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You had no idea at all what he was wearing underneath that jacket. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me.
Please forgive me.
Mia, you made our client cry.
Let him. That P on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyways.
Oh.
Damn, does that mean... Yeah, I guarantee it means for something else. Oh, God. Anyway.
I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong.
That was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime.
Uh-oh. Did I go too far?
By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it?
Yeah, I took some, but
Was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand called a Cold Killer X?
yeah, that's right. It kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How did you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X?
Will you happen to have that medicine with you right now?
Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere.
He lost it? Does this even have anything to do with the case?
Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now?
Huh?
Your Honor, I'd like you to take a look at another photo of the crime scene.
Ah, shit.
What's this? In the victim's hand, it's Cold Killer X.
Oh, shit.
Yes, but even I got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it.
What?
Oh, crap.
Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine, dropped by Mr. Wright, and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright. This isn't looking good.
Order! Order in the court!
Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence.
Very well. The court will accept them into the record.
Alright.
Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken.
Broken?
Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all of this?
This is really bad.
Oh, my buttocks! My poor, poor hemorrhoids!
Dude, we don't need to know about your fucking hemorrhoids!
What is wrong with him? What do you mean buttocks? Is that where it's from?
Yes, Chippy, yes it is.
Gross.
Yep. Oh, anyway. The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharma whatever department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind the building. We talked for a bit, and then at around 3 o'clock we split up. Then later, when I came back, I found him lying there. I've been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 to 3 days, but I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. So if he lost it during lunch, then it couldn't work out like that.
Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth.
You'll forgive me if I say I hardly find your current testimony any more credible.
Hey, it's Robbie. Hey, Robbie.
Yeah, what's up, motherfucker? Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination before these guys get more distracted.
We're sorry, Your Honor.
Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies.
Okay. Now the only two I want to know about is this one, and then the one without the cold X missing at lunch.
Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45?
Yeah, and we were both there right on time.
So you said the victim was in this department, correct?
Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve that.
Apparently we can't say this word, can we?
Fuck no! Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU.
An alchemist. I see.
I gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines and run on high voltage electricity.
Whoa, how fascinating. He sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man.
What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for more details.
Yeah, I want to know about that thing.
I was wondering if you could tell us about a bit more about the pharmaceutical... whatever.
Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much, though.
A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity.
That's right. And they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltages, so there are high voltage cables everywhere.
High voltage cables?
Yeah, there were electrical poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead around the roof.
Finally, I think we're getting somewhere.
Alright, so I don't want to know that. Yeah, this. I want to know about this.
On the day of the incident, what'd you do for lunch?
Huh? What does that have to do with anything?
You can never be too sure.
I always eat with Dolly. Just the two of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious.
Ouch! Why did you punch me in the jaw?
The fuck?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden.
What?
What in the world? That's kind of fucked up as hell.
Why would you do that? That makes no sense. Like, why would you? Okay.
I think that's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of his death. And then the defendant returned... Ugh.
You okay, Judge?
Just a little tired. I'm old.
Understandable.
I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either.
Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted.
What do you mean?
I knew it was too much work for the little girl.
However, there is one mystery that still remains.
There is, Your Honor.
How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct?
Well, that is, You are correct, Your Honor.
So how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? If I can somehow establish it was done, maybe I can still come out of this mess smelling like a rose.
Okay, we'll establish the murder because it's the fucking electrical cable.
Your Honor,
Yes, Miss Faye?
I believe that if it were to piece together everything we've heard up till now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died.
That would be most impressive.
Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes. An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Of course I know that. Actually, I had totally forgotten about that.
Well, I don't have confidence there, buddy.
Now then, Miss Faye, let me see what you've got. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted.
Yeah, this right here. Alright.
As for the cause of death, I say this picture captures it quite well.
What? But there is nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain it in a bit more detail. Miss Faye, where exactly in this photo is the murder weapon?
Right here.
Well, naturally, it's right here.
That's... What is that?
A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we've heard. The machine, the pharma, whatever, students use their experiments require high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere.
So then, the high voltage cable...
Yes, The High Vulture's cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation.
That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I believe some praise is in order.
Don't toy with me, old man.
Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a High Vulture's cable. However, I want you to think about what that really implies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was the defendant.
That much is certainly true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
You do? Well, what is it?
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints? You mean that the defendant's fingerprints was on something besides the medicine bottle?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. And as you may know, leather holds fingerprints as quite well.
You mean...
Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the defendant's very own hand.
What?
I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent to murder. He squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable.
I don't see that being, right.
Order! 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 That's enough! I think we can conclude that there is no reason to continue with this cross-examination.
Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Mr. Grossberg.
My hemorrhoids never lie. This show is over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him.
Really? Okay.
No, you're wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent.
No further...
Sorry.
Get the voices right, you idiot!
I'm sorry.
No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt.
Your Honor...
At this time, I'm prepared to render a verdict in this case.
Uh-oh.
Do you have something further to add, Miss Fay?
Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth. The whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict.
But
I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me.
Miss Fay.
Oh, now he's looking confident.
No matter what it is you have to say, I believe in you, and I'll represent you to the very end.
We've already established the defendant's guilt. There is no further need for him.
Ah, Brandy's on now. Hey, Brandy.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, been a long time since we've seen you.
Can you guys shut up so I can talk?
I'm sorry, goddamn.
Anything further to say anything else?
But wait a minute.
Mr. Wright?
I'll tell you what really happened.
But I've already told you, Mr. Wright. There's no need for further...
I did it.
What?
I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that Doug Swallow is dead. I'm sorry, what? There you go. Yeah, I don't need to reread that. None of your business. Yada yada yada.
I mean, what in the world really happened?
Yeah, see, he's wearing the jacket right there. But the problem is, he died on his back. Or no, on his stomach. So it doesn't make sense there. Yeah, see, he pushed him forward, so how did he get on his back? Or get on his stomach? Yeah. What are you nervous about?
What you just said, was that the truth?
Yes, I was afraid. Afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure.
Well, as things currently stand, we're absolutely convinced you are.
Please give me one more chance to explain. This time I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you.
Thank you. I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim.
It feels like my hemorrhoids.
Shut the fuck up! And really, the Harlem Shake? Get the fuck out of here!
We don't really need to know about your fucking hemorrhoids.
Alright. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just lying there dead. Yeah, I don't like that.
Well, that explanation was really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock, and that, as they say, is that.
A simple explanation indeed.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted.
But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it.
That's true. Even a doofus like him could have missed that.
Wow, why did I say that about your fucking client?
Miss Faye, let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that?
Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it.
Yeah, like what was that fucking noise? Alright. There's that. Shove him. Heard some loud noise. That I want to know more about.
A loud noise? And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like snap, you know? Come to think of it, I wonder what that was.
Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted.
Not a snap, you idiot.
You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here.
I want to ask for more details.
Mr. Wright, that loud noise, you heard may be extremely important. So try to remember what it was.
How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Could it have been?
Yes, could have been. Hurry up and tell us.
When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. There you go. So he broke the umbrella, which we see in the background. He fell right on top of it and broke it. That was probably the noise I heard.
An umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim?
Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail, kind of like the owner.
That's something you really don't say in court, buddy.
Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone.
Miss Faye, what do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now?
Well,
Of course it's important.
this is it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony.
Perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer.
The court agrees to the defense's requests. Witness, please add that bit about the cheap umbrella to the testimony.
Yeah, that's when we show the friggin' thing because... Alright. No, I don't... Sorry, yeah. Yeah. Wait. Oh, the rain to dampen the handmade symbol of our love. Ugh.
My stomach is not used as your personal alcohol, Mia.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Come on, man.
I meant to press the R button. Alright, this. Yeah.
Well, someone's smart.
Yep.
Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning?
Come on, if I had mentioned that.
I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier.
What do you mean by that?
Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole.
You're absolutely right.
The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell, in other words. After he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive.
No!
Oh, hell yeah.
Order! 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 The victim, he moved? Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene.
I want it presented as evidence immediately.
There we go.
But the umbrella could have been simply been blown there by the wind.
According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind.
But
I know this is a matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment.
no!
Holy crap.
I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony.
Alright, cool.
Well done, Mia.
Oh my god, what now?
Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about?
Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
I'm afraid I don't follow what the hell you're saying.
Let me guess, you have another witness.
Exactly. And this witness testimony will be incontrovertible. What the fuck is this word? Incontrovertible. Yeah, I can read.
Well, who is this witness?
Miss Dalla Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly?
I do, Your Honor.
Ooh, excuse me.
The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
What?
Ah, boy.
I'm sorry to break the bad news for you, my dear.
Oh.
Bad news. You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this.
You can't be serious.
Mia, what do you mean by that?
I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court, we're now into a 20-minute recess.
Yay, recess!
Zook, you might want to go chase him down.
Alright, fine, since I got nothing else better to do.
Yeah, you might as well go too there, buddy.
Alright, fine.
Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Woo! Damn, we got that done. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there.
It's alright. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright.
Yeah. So I guess I can start to relax then, huh?
Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts.
But the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will.
Why do you think that?
Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life. That's why.
The love of your life, huh? Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Sure, no problem. Dahlia and I, we first met about 8 months ago right here in this very courthouse. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, one day she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, "I want you to carry this."
So she gave it to you as a present, I see.
This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly.
It certainly is a little bottle, all right.
It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Right.
Anyway. So after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating.
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she's always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
What a strange girl, asking for a present back like that.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it?
Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you...
This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse.
What's this? A newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse. Murder?
What are you reading there? Let me see that. Ah, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some connection between these two cases, am I correct?
I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself.
Yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find.
Thank you.
I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like recess is about over. We better all get moving.
Oh, hey, we're back.
How was recess?
Boring. There's no slide or anything.
Well, yeah, it's a courthouse. Of course they're not going to have an actual playground outside.
Yeah, but come on, Chippy, you should know better than that.
Are we done here?
Yeah, I think we're about to.
I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though.
Whatever. Time flies. To be continued.
Oh, boy.
So yeah, this is going to be a very long series. Probably a lot of long episodes, too. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, so hopefully you will enjoy the series.
Yeah, indeed. Say the progress. Oh my god, my old friggin' files on the turnabout friggin' thing, or Justice for All. So yes, hopefully you guys will enjoy the episode, and hopefully enjoy the series. So until then, my fellow Gargoyles, see you guys next time.